Good morning, trader. Steve Ganz here. So I wanted to take a look at the Nvidia trade that I shared here about 2 weeks ago on July 16th. So this was a long straddle. What that means is I felt like Nvidia was going to make a significant move one direction or the other, but I wasn't really sure which direction it was going to go. And to kind of illustrate that, let me come back here and show you. So on the 16th right here, I figure, well, it could break down through this prior resistance, or it could rebound back up to all new highs. So my thought was it could go one of those two directions. I felt like it was at an inflection point. What happens when a stock moves big in one direction or the other is volatility spikes up. So when volatility spikes up, if I am long an option, whether I'm long a call or a put, doesn't make a huge amount of difference. And so for that reason, I purchased a straddle where I buy a long call and a long put, expecting Nvidia to go one direction or the other. And as we can see, it definitely went the down direction. Now, it is now down at a point where you could say it might have some support here. So it kind of, in this general area, and around the $100 range, it could bounce off of this. So I would be, from a technical standpoint, I would lean toward being maybe a little more bullish on Nvidia here. So all that said, if we take a look at our position, this position is up nicely. It's up 26% in a matter of 2 weeks. And again, as volatility has increased and Nvidia has fallen in price, this position has gained value. Now my long call has certainly lost value, but my long put has gained value. So I'm going to go ahead, close this trade out at the 27% profit here. And the reason for that is that, again, technical analysis wise, I'm feeling like Nvidia might stabilize here, which means that the volatility will drop back out. And again, that volatility is what's given me that higher price right now. So volatility drops back out, that's not going to help this trade. If it rebounds from here, that's definitely not going to help this trade. If it were to fall further, that would probably help the trade. If I had multiples of these on, my game plan would be to take, most of them off, maybe leave one runner. But I only have a single straddle. So I'm going to go ahead, given that I feel the odds are stabilizing. Just keep in mind here, if it stabilizes in this area and volatility drops, this is the cool thing with OptionStrat, I can see exactly what happens. If that volatility drops, all of a sudden, even though the underlying has not moved at all in price, I'm back to break even. If the market goes up, it's even worse for me yet. So right now, while volatility is high, again, my plan is just shut this thing down. So I'm just going to come back here into this save trade and say close trade. And it goes ahead, puts in the pricing. We can see what I made on that long put. I bought it at 10.05. I'm selling it out at 24.03. I bought this at 10.93. I'm selling it at 2.86. Obviously, this is a loss. Obviously, this is a very nice gain. That gives us the 28% profit in this trade. So that's it, everyone. I hope you like this sort of content. If you do, please like and subscribe. Give me any thoughts, any comments, etc. One of the things that I do want to evaluate, if you had seen this trade recently, is I came in and I showed how I hedged a position that I had in AVGO that was up significantly, and that hedge is paying off well right now. If I had not hedged that trade, I would have given back $6,000, $7,000. Instead, it's holding its own up here. It's given back a little bit, but not nearly as much because of my hedge. My hedge is helping protect me there. So if you're curious about that one, just go look down below in videos that I previously did on this AVGO hedge. And I will update on this probably maybe sometime next week as well. Take care, everyone.